Hello everyone, Misty Noel coming to you from my kitchen floor. Today is a day that we are packing up and getting ready because we're going to go on an adventure. What kind of adventure do you ask? What kind of adventure, Mom?
Camping adventure.
We are going camping. So what we're doing right now is we're packing a bunch of food to go. We're packing the tents and our cots and our sleeping bags and our clothes and basically anything that we're going to need, loading it up into the car, and then we're going to go on our drive. So I'm going to go help with that. For dinner tonight, we are having pizza. How are you going to have pizza while camping, you say? Well, my mom is a very creative person, and we are currently making pizza cones. I think pizza cones originated somewhere in the depths of Pinterest, but my mom claims that my grandpa has been doing this for years. So it's a pretty brilliant idea, and you take very old waffle cones and fill it with your favorite pizza ingredients. Here my mom drizzled some pizza sauce around the outside, stuffed it full of cheese, pepperoni, mushrooms, and peppers. I would have liked to include zucchini, but I'm not sure how well that would have turned out. In addition to making pizza cones, we also made s'mores cones. These are pretty much the same thing, but you use the s'mores ingredients like the marshmallows, the chocolate, and the graham crackers. My mom actually puts graham crackers over top of our last mass of marshmallows because it helps to prevent the ooey gooey marshmallows from getting all over the tinfoil, an integral part in the cooking process. Basically, we cover the whole cone in tinfoil and throw it in the fire or keep it above the fire, whatever works best, and it'll cook itself. The car is currently being packed, and I am bringing out cereal and cups. Oh yeah! Helpful! Look at how packed that car is. Good job, family. Here lies the pizza cones and the s'more cones, soon to be eaten. A very long drive. The campsite was located a total of 15 minutes from our house. Right, we have made it to the campsite. Check it out, peoples. Check it out. Oh yeah. We got a warning that it was going to thunderstorm in our area, so we had to work quickly. Although not as quickly as this time lapse. It took us only 10 minutes to set up our entire campsite. Pretty sweet. Once the outside was finished, it was time to work on the inside. And I helped to set up all sorts of cots. In fact, it was while I was going to the car to grab a new cot that I got stranded. We got our tent set up just in time because it is currently pouring rain and very dark. I am stranded in the trunk of the car. With all the rain, we couldn't really cook any of our dinner, so we decided to go on an adventure for food. There was a lot of talk about where it is that we're actually going to go and grab some food because although we are hungry right now, we definitely made a lot of food already so that way we could eat it, and a lot of it's really cool and I really wanted to eat it. So we ended up going to this place called Hank's, which I will show you in a minute. Please be patient. It is a food truck and they've got all sorts of types of food, and I'm getting poutine, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, so we are back at our campsite. I currently have a cell phone in one hand so that way I can have a flashlight on my face, and a cell phone in the other hand so that way I can record. We are about to build our fire and grab our chairs and make some food. And we've met up with our good friends. Hello there, Ninja. Hi. How you doing? We built a fire, did some campfire songs, and it was time to cook food. In addition to bringing our hot dogs, and pizza cones, and s'mores cones, Bean had the best idea ever to take pierogies and roast them on a stick. It was fabulous. I loved it. My mom even brought Pillsbury dough croissants, and we covered our hot dogs in them and cooked that over the fire. It's magical. Hot dogs wrapped in Pillsbury croissants, baked.
Okay, I'll bring lettuce.
Over a fire. Brilliant.
Alright.
The pizza cones and s'mores cones were both amazing, although I didn't cook my pizza cone for quite long enough and it was a little floppy. Still good. And of course we roasted just marshmallows. Literally. After dinner we played hide and seek, had a glow stick war, and played with sparklers. Alright, so we ate way too much. We played hide and seek. We had a ninja war. And yeah, stayed up way too late and it's time to go to bed. Good night! Bye! Good morning, everyone. It is a new day and I'm totally ready for an adventure. But first, I'm going to show you the inside of our tent. This right here is where my mommy and daddy slept. And these right here are being my beds. It's a pretty spacious tent. I like it a lot.
For breakfast, we had eggs and bannock, and of course, Fawn and I had an egg eating competition. She won.
Smoke! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I'm eating Misti's. She shared.
Oh man, I died.
After breakfast, it was time to climb trees, play some more hide and seek, and eventually pack up the campsite.
I don't know if you guys can see it in the time lapse, but while I was climbing that last tree, at one part, my foot decided to slide on the moss. I thought I was gonna fall and like die and smack my face off a tree, but I turned out to be okay. Still scared, very scared, but then I was okay. We have had a wonderful camping trip, but all good things must come to an end. So we are currently packing up our site. So you can see a lot of the stuff's just kind of being shoved into cars and bags and such. However, before we fully leave, we're gonna go on a walk-in. That'll be fun.
Also, I'm gonna light it.
The packing up of the campsite took a little bit longer than the setup, but it still wasn't too long, as many hands made light work. After a quick photo shoot, our camping trip is done. Overall, I think it was a success. Had a ton of fun and hope you had fun watching it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a great big thumbs up. Remember to click the subscribe button down below for more weekly videos, and I'll see you next Wednesday.